What is happening, what is going on, you absolute bunch of legends. So what I'm going to do in this video is I want to show you how to render really quickly in Blender. I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks, everything you need to know. So this is going to be a full guide so that you can render your images faster. I made a video with a few tips, but I'm going to combine and add everything. So this is your all-in-one stop shop to how to get faster renders in cycles, obviously in Blender. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first thing, I'm going to start off very basic. What you want to do is, depending on your computer, you're going to go edit, preferences, and you're going to enable your GPU. So if I go here and I'm in cycles, you're either going to use CPU or GPU. If you have a computer with a graphics card, I do advise using the GPU, and then you can go where I showed you here and you can select yours. Mine, I've got an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 GPU. So yeah, that's what I suggest. Click there, save preferences, boom. So next thing you want to do is you want to go down to render and you want to click denoise. Okay, that's fine. You can denoise, you don't have to check it. I just added this in. And then with your render, you're going to select noise threshold and you're going to change this to 0.5. Okay, this is going to save it. You can see it's default 0.01, which is going to make your render really slow. And basically what this does is it's a little bit confusing, but it's telling Blender that it's happy with the image and it doesn't need to overwork, basically, if that makes sense. Okay, max samples, you can leave it at 300. You can even bring this down. It doesn't make much of a difference, in my opinion. Minimum samples, you can leave it at 0. Time limit, you can leave it at 0 seconds. This just will affect your animations, but don't worry about that. Then what you want to do is go to light pass. And you want to change, you can leave these or default, but change the total to 8. Okay, leave it at 8, or change it to 8 as I should say. Then you want to go down to film, click there, and change this from 1.5 pixels to 1. Alright, 1.00. And then you want to go to performance, so click there, and check use tiling, and make this 256. You can also make it 512. So if I make it 512, that's also fine. It'll just make your tile a lot bigger. And then you want to check persistent data. Okay, I unchecked it and I just checked it again just to show you. And then if I go here and I go F12 and I render this, you can see the tile size are pretty big, and you can see remaining there. You can see it's going pretty quickly. You can see it obviously started out quick, but you'll see now 20, call it denoising. So yeah, this is quite an in-depth and detailed image, so you can see there, and it's taken 30 seconds. Okay, it took a little bit less. The denoising took about 7 seconds, but yeah, it's really that easy. This is, yeah, it would take a lot longer. If I change these settings, it would probably take about a minute and a half. And what you want to do is you basically want to render as quickly as possible. So I'm going to exit there. So yeah, that is how to render. This is the settings you'll need to render really fast in Blender. It's probably depending, obviously, if you've got a more powerful GPU, it's going to also render faster. So you just keep that in mind. It's like not a one trick or one size fits all. The better your computer, the faster things are going to render as well. But yeah, this is the quickest way and the best settings to get the quickest render with the most decent quality, usable quality. Obviously, you're going to bring things up if you want more higher quality, like 4K stuff. You'd obviously need to go here and change this to like 4K. It is going to take a lot longer to render because you're up in the pixels, the resolution basically. So just keep that in mind. You up this, it's also going to make a difference. You put this down, but then your image is not going to be as good. So all these things you need to just keep in mind when you are rendering, depending on what you're rendering for. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.